Do I have the first Funko Pop ever made? This is one of my most asked questions of all time. But before I can answer that, what even is the first Funko Pop?
Funko Pops are small vinyl figures that were invented in 1998 by Mike Becker, and this was the first ever Funko Pop. Bro, what on earth is Big Boy?
Bro. Bruh. I don't even know where to start. First off, Big Boy is the mascot for Bob's Burgers. No, not that Bob's Burgers. Bob's Big Boy Burger Restaurant in Burbank, California. You might even recognize him from the 1997 classic Austin Powers International Man of Mystery. But no, the Big Boy Wacky Wobbler is not in fact the first Funko Pop. Mostly because it's not a Funko Pop. Let me explain. Wacky Wobbler, pop. Wacky Wobbler, pop. Now let's go back to 1998.
Invented in 1998 by Mike Becker.
Stop. No, hang on. I gotta say something. Now, Mike Becker did create Funko in 1998. That part is true. But Funko Pops wouldn't exist for about 12 years later. Fun fact, Funko actually stands for Fun Co. or Fun Company. And Mike Becker is famously known as Funmaker Mike, the COF, or the Chief Officer of Fun, if you will. And when Mike founded Funko, he knew he wanted to make some sort of fun bobblehead, but struggled to secure the IP for some of his favorite licenses until one day he stumbled into Bob's Big Boy in Burbank and asked for the rights to sell bobbleheads of their mascot in the store. And the first ever Wacky Wobbler was born. Fast forward 7 years later, it's 2005 and Funmaker Mike is ready to move on. Enter Brian Mariotti. Brian purchased the company in 2005 and brought on several new lines such as Funko Vision, Dorbs, and Funko Force. But it wasn't until 2010 that Mariotti decided to release the big head, stocky body, beady-eyed figures that would eventually become Funko's most successful product of all time. Funko Force 2.0, featuring Batman, Batgirl, and Green Lantern. These made their debut at San Diego Comic-Con 2010, and the Funko Force 2.0 was originally packaged in these sealed plastic clamshells, but eventually they switched the packaging to the iconic cardboard boxes, gave them a new name, and these became the first ever Funko Pop. This again. Okay. No, I don't have any of these in my collection. That would be awesome though, but they're really rare and they're really hard to track down. And if you see one listed online, they're usually super expensive, but maybe one day, right? I can only dream. But until then, I can answer two of my other most frequently asked questions. Here's one. What was my first Funko Pop? The first Funko Pop I ever purchased, the first pop I ever copped? I can actually answer that one. But before I do, I'm gonna ask you the same question. What was your first Funko Pop? Let me know in the comments. And here he is, Dancing Groot, my first ever Funko Pop. Can you believe it? But look over there. Another question. What is the oldest Funko Pop that I have? This is another question I get a lot. And you know, if Funko Pops were invented in 2010 and I don't have one of the first Funko Pops ever made in my collection, what would be the next best thing? Well, Dancing Groot was released in 2014. This thing was released in 2013. The Hulk, come on, who couldn't love a face like that? This one was released in 2012. But I have another ugly green face in my collection, and his name is Ox. This one was released in 2011, making it my oldest Funko Pop for now. Anyway, there you have it. The first Funko Pop in my collection, the oldest Funko Pop in my collection. This was a lot of fun, and I hope you found it as entertaining as I did. Obviously, I like Funko a lot, so I love talking about this kind of stuff. But thanks so much for watching. As always, my name is CJ. You can find me online or on social media everywhere as Sidekick Ink. Remember to collect what you love what you collect, try to have fun as often as you can, and thanks for watching.